Good day, I'm Tamara McHale, and this is your JIS news for Monday, December 14. The first batch of young people recruited to educate Jamaicans about the Zika virus and mosquito-borne diseases will begin a training exercise this week. 300 young people in Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Thomas and St. Catherine will participate in a sensitization session this Tuesday at the Jamaica Conference Center. This will be followed by a two-day training exercise in the parishes where they will work. When that is completed, the young people will begin working as community health workers to inform individuals on ways to eliminate mosquito breeding sites. It's part of the Health Ministry's plan to recruit and train 1,000 young people to help with Zika virus preparedness and response activities. The Zika virus is spread by the Aedes aegypti mosquito, which also transmits dengue and chikungunya. The Health Ministry is urging everyone to destroy and prevent mosquito breeding sites and prevent mosquito bites. 10 countries in the Americas, including one Caribbean country, have reported cases of the Zika virus. The Deoxyribonucleic Acid DNA Act was passed in the Senate on December 11 with 25 amendments. Debate on the bill was suspended to allow for amendments to a number of issues, including the first schedule of the Act, which deals with offenses and penalties. The DNA evidence bill will assist law enforcers in the fight against crime. It makes provision for the establishment and operation of a national DNA register and provides for the compulsory taking of DNA samples from suspects and convicted persons. The DNA evidence bill also outlines and establishes procedures for collection, retention, and preservation of DNA samples. 3 civil society groups have received almost €800,000 to carry out human rights projects across the island. The groups, Stand Up Jamaica, Rise Life Management Services, and the Caribbean Vulnerable Societies Coalition, will run projects for 2 years. The projects cover inmate rehabilitation, child abuse prevention and advocacy, and the capacity building of civil society.
Each of these is different in their own respects, but all seek to deliver effectively in their specific mandates to uplifting the standard of human rights here in Jamaica, in particular those of the most vulnerable.
The December 10 launch coincided with the observation of International Human Rights Day. 3 new fire stations are scheduled to be constructed in the next fiscal year. They will be built through the Disaster Vulnerability Project funded by the World Bank.
They will be located in Yallas in St. Thomas, Port Maria in St. Mary, and the city of Montego Bay. It should be noted that the designs of all 3 stations, as well as technical specifications of the vehicles and equipment to be used, have already been completed.
The local government and community development state minister was speaking at a recent graduation ceremony for 103 new firefighters. He added that an additional 100 persons would be recruited for training in February next year.
Plans have already commenced for the development of firefighting training facility on land owned by the Jamaica Fire Brigade at Twickenham Park in St. Catherine.
By the end of this month, the Jamaica Fire Brigade will receive 3 new fire trucks, recently purchased for $160 million. And by January 2016, a contract will be signed for the purchase of 2 fire trucks, 2 water tanks, 2 ambulances, and a fire boat. Land has also been acquired in Papine, St. Andrew to build a new fire station. In this fiscal year, the Fire Brigade will be spending about $372 million to acquire additional resources. And finally, Jamaican companies are again being urged to get certified by the International Organization for Standardization, ISO. Industry Minister Anthony Hilton says the ISO certification can be obtained through the National Certification Body of Jamaica. At a recent breakfast forum hosted by the entity, Minister Hilton said so far only 40 Jamaican companies were ISO certified, and that certification was critical to the country's growth agenda.
We cannot achieve the growth that we need without leadership at all levels around this question of quality, and a critical part of it being standards.
In the meantime, Minister Hilton has commended the Office of Utilities Regulation on acquiring ISO certification. He presented the entity with its certificate of conformity to ISO 9001-2008. The ISO 9001 Quality Management System certification is designed to improve the quality of goods or services in public and private organizations by putting the customer at the center of all business decisions. And that's it for JIS News today. I'm Tamara McHale. Thanks for watching.